One sec, let me see. I think it's working. So, hello guys, good evening. My name is Solon. I'm going to be your host here tonight. And well, we have full house tonight, so I'm going to explain a little bit how TNT works and etc. Okay. So, yeah, that's very nice, Gabriel. Very nice. So, guys, what is TNT? TNT is a conversation platform for beginners, intermediate, and advanced English speakers. How does it work? I bring a topic. We have a few questions related to this topic, and we are going to try to discuss around this topic. Okay. As you can see, we are live on YouTube, and I'm going to remind you guys, this case, this is not a class, okay? This is just a place where you can practice your English in a real environment. What else? Please try to speak in English as much as you can, okay? Share your point of view, share your opinion, and be respectful. If you want to have access to more conversations like this or even classes, all you need to do is go to talkandtalk.com.br. All right, but I think I've spoken too much, and now it's going to be your turn, guys. I'm going to do like this. I'm going to ask for everybody to introduce yourselves. After this, I'm going to send the questions. Tonight, we're going to talk about the future. It's going to be an interesting conversation. But I think we have 3, 6, 7, 8 people. I'm going to make other room. In this other room with 4 people, you are not going to be live on YouTube. Okay? So I'm going to do like this. A few of you are going to stay here on YouTube with me, and the other 4 of you are going to stay in the other room. Okay, in this other room, you are not going to be recorded. You are going to stay there until around 9:50, and then I'm going to bring everybody back to the main room. Okay, could you understand this? If you didn't understand, I'm going to explain a little bit later. So yeah, that's it. But I've spoken too much. I'd like to hear from you. So let's start with you, Lucas Jose. Your name, where are you from? And tell me, what do you think about the future, man? Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? Tell me. Go ahead.
Sure. Good evening, guys. My name is Lucas. I'm 39 years old. I am a administrative assistant at Unicamp. I have been married for 11 years. I live in Campinas, São Paulo. And so, about the future, I expect the future is good in many different areas, and especially in health. So that's it.
Okay, that's nice. Welcome, Lucas. I always appreciate when people come back to my meeting because it means that they have this free time and that they want to spend this free time here talking in English. Okay, so very nice. I liked your answer. Let's listen to someone new. Let's listen from you, Josiane. Please go ahead. Say your name, where are you from, what do you do, and yes, what do you expect from the future?
Mhm. I'm Josiane, I'm 34 years old, and I live in Juiz de Fora, Minas Gerais. I'm a physical education teacher, and I PhD students. And I will develop my fluency in English, and it's very necessary in my area. And this conversation is very good for my menos vergonha, menos,
Okay.
né? Is like is this.
Okay, that's nice. Welcome. I hope you enjoyed tonight's conversation. It's very nice to have new people here. Let's listen from a friend of mine. Let's go with you, Rogério. Please go ahead, man.
Yeah, good evening, guys. I'm Rogério. I'm 15 years old. I'm accountant. I'm married. I'm from Rio de Janeiro. Talking about future, yeah, I hope so. We have a good future. I don't know because we have we are fighting with United States. I don't know what's happened.
Yes,
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
yeah, it's very difficult. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Welcome, Rogério. Let's listen from you, Gabriel. Please go ahead, man.
Hello, everybody. Gabriel talking here. I'm from São Paulo, now living in Goiânia. I'm 41 years old. Uh, I have a degree in computer engineering. I start to work as SAP consultant. I worked with as a consultant for 10 years, and then I shifted to financial area. Now I am programmer. I do automation for operations in finance. And about the future, what I want for me is it was that the question? Sorry.
It is in general. What do you expect from the future? Is it going to be good? Is it going to be a chaos? You don't know. What are your expectations?
I think nobody know the futures, but I think that we are going to have flying cars in the future. I hope so, because
That's good. That's good. I like this. I like this idea. Very nice. Welcome, Gabriel. I hope you enjoy our conversation. Let's listen from, I don't know. Let's listen from you, Victor. What about you, man?
I'm Victor. I'm living here in São Paulo, and about your question. I I don't know. I don't have a strong point of view, but I hope I don't to see science playing a more active role in everyday decisions, specifically from public policy, and I don't know how to use all the technology that you are developing, how to use this responsibly, and making this a strong link between science and society. So I think it will be good if this could be possible.
Whoa, very nice, Victor. I really liked your
Mm.
answer. This is going to be
Okay, thank
interesting.
you.
Very nice. Welcome. Let's listen from my friend Eduino. Go ahead, man.
Hi everyone, I'm Duino. I'm from Angola, but I have been living in Brazil since 2014. Yes, I'm living here for 11 years. I'm working as a software engineer to a company in São Paulo, and I'm here in Talking Talk since last year. My goals with English is I've been working on my English because I believe that it can open doors, allow me to know new cultures, grow in my career. Yes, I'm a type of person that's like to share my thoughts and to learn about other people because I'm here in that immersion. Yes, nice to meet you guys.
Okay, nice. Welcome, Eduino. And what are your expectations for the future?
Yeah, that depends. Not a long time, but I expect the future maybe get job abroad, improve my English, become more confident in speaking English.
Okay, that's nice, man. Self-development, that's the key. Thank you so much, Eduino. Let's listen from I think it's Denner. Last but not least, go ahead, Denner.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Denner. I'm 30 years old. I live in the city of Itaúna, in the state of Minas Gerais. I'm software engineering student, and this week I started as an system analyst intern in company of my city, and I'm learning English to improve my career. That is necessary the English fluency, and I like to learn other languages like English, Spanish that I studied too, French that I started to study recently, and Japanese that I like too much of study. But in the moment, I'm focusing in the English to achieve the fluency, and so I will continue study the other languages. And I don't think so much in the future, but I try to live the present of the better form, and but I hope in the future I have health, good friends, luck, and good job, and money too.
Amazing, man. Amazing. First of all, congratulations for your new internship. That's very, very nice to work in your field. And well, welcome to our conversation. And you said you don't think about the future, but of course you do. You are studying English, you are studying your career, you are trying a lot of new things. So this is also thinking about the future, you know? So welcome. I hope you enjoy our conversation tonight. So, guys, as I told you before, I'm going to separate us in two different rooms, okay? For those of you that receive an invitation, just click on accept because you were chosen to go to the other room. If you do not receive an invitation, you are going to stay here with me, okay? So before we do that, I'm going to send the questions here on our chat. If you can see the questions, just give me thumbs up. Okay, let me just copy here. Yeah, just copy. If you receive the questions, give me thumbs up so I can. Yes, thank you. That's nice. The second half of the questions. That's nice. So, guys, I'm going to send four of you to the other room. You are not going to be live on YouTube. So please choose someone to read the questions, or each one of you could read the questions. It doesn't matter. And try to speak, okay? Speak in English. If you need any help, there will be a button down below and you can press and I'll go there to help you, okay? If you do not receive an invitation, you are going to stay here with me. Around 9:50, I'm going to bring everybody back to the main room so we can discuss a little bit, okay? So those of you that receive an invitation, just accept and have a good conversation. Let's go. I think that Eduino, Lucas, Rogério, and Vitor, you need to accept something. Just accept it. I hope you received. Yes, Vitor did. I think Rogério, Lucas, and Eduino. Yes. And Rogério, I think he's frozen, but he needs to accept too. Guys, so yes, this is our turn, okay? I'm going to start with you, Gabriel. You seem like a nice guy, you know. So let's talk a
Thank
little
you.
bit about childhood. So let's go to the first question. As a child, did you have any question, like a big question about how the world worked, about how the universe worked, that you try to understand nowadays? Go ahead, please. It's the
And
first one, okay?
okay, it's not just one big question. I think several big questions.
That's
Uh,
nice. That's nice.
One of the question was, what is outside the universe? Who create the universe? What we have before the universe has been created? Who create God? If God is
Philosophical questions, yes.
a lot of this kind of questions that we can't answer and nobody can answer. Yeah, of course, we can have faith in some of those questions, but in general, is this kind of questions that I think nobody will ever answer. Maybe when we die, we will know all the answers of these questions.
Nice. And tell me, as an adult, do you still think about these questions? Do you still try to look for answers, or you just gave up and just living your life? Tell me.
Some of those questions, specifically about God, we can have an answer about that for sure, 100%, because it's something that is outside of our understanding. But I'm trying to find some evidence that make us, or make me at least, believe more in God, and something that is was missing for me for a long time, and I it's just about make curiosity, something that I left behind, and I was doing other things, but nowadays in this year, I start to investigate a little bit more and try to have some curiosity about this subject. Especially there is I don't know the name in English. It's a Netflix movie. No, it's not a movie. It's a seriado, Comic Cons. I don't know the
Yes, a TV series, something like that.
series. Yes, it's something related to Jesus. There is a very good series about Jesus, and that uh, comes in my mind, and I just have some curiosity about the subject, and I'm trying to learn more about this.
Okay, that's nice, man. That's nice to keep curiosity while you are an adult, you know, because sometimes we take some truths as the truth. We take some questions as answered questions, and we don't try to look for new things anymore. That's very nice to hear. Let's listen from you, Josiane. What about you? As a child, did you have any big questions like this?
So my question about the function of time, because
Of time?
we remember the past, but you cannot see the future, and we can plan activities for the next day, but we have no control over, and they will actually happen. So I think it too, we can the change of path in sometimes. And is acho que isso seria interessante algumas vezes.
That would totally be interesting. As a child, I used to have the same thought as yours, Josiane, like, oh man, if I could go back to yesterday, could I change something? I always thought about it, you know, like, oh, we can control the time. We need to control the time. It would be optimus. But yeah, very nice, very nice. Let's listen from you, Danner. Oh, go ahead, Josiane. Go
I
ahead.
can complete.
Yes, for sure.
When I assisted, when I watch the films, when
They
com
go back in
teletransporte,
time. Yes.
and very interesting because I think, oh, it's very tem uma palavra em português, mas emotions is very
Don't know.
it's
Powerful,
very crazy too.
surprising, crazy, nice.
Is this?
No, I know this one. I know this one. Let's listen from you, Danner. What about you, man?
Well, since my childhood, I always loved to writing, write stories of fictional histories with heroes and villains. So in my childhood, I always think de why people are evil, why people
Mm,
are evil, why people do anything bad to other people. So, well, why the reasons and causes that do people are bad? So, this is the big question that I always think in my life about
oh,
this. I
okay, that's
sometimes I obtain uh, I obtain some answers, but don't I don't think that the real reasons that can answer my question.
okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. Well, as a child, I used to have some very crazy thoughts. The main ones that I remember were that I used to think that if I was the main character, you know, of the history. So when imagine we are in a room like this. If I am in a room, I used to think everybody's acting, talking, and etc. But if I left the room, nothing of this would exist, you know. I used to think that everything was just for me, like people were there because I was there, and when I left, they didn't exist anymore. I remember thinking about this, like, oh, I am the main character, you know, like in the movies, you know, like we follow one history. I used to think like this, oh, there is someone following my history, something like this. And other very interesting thing is that I use it to try to how can I say this? Some experiments. For example, if I jump from the bed to the floor, can I think in the middle of the air? You know, I had this thought that when I was falling, I could not think. So I used it to make this experiment, like jump from the bed to the floor to see if I could think in the air, you know. Very crazy things, things from child, and I use it to love this kind of experience. So
You are very strange.
yes, I know, totally, man, totally. Nowadays, I look to myself and I say, well, yeah, that's crazy. That's totally crazy. But let's go to the next one. I'm going to go with you again, Gabriel. So tell me, nowadays we have access to a lot of technologies. Do you have any technology that you use every day and you think like, whoa, this is magic. How can I have something like this in my hand? This is magic. Tell me.
Again, a lot of things. Just to say about Josiane, she said about the time that she was thinking about that we don't know the future. It's something that's crazy because human being think about the past, the present, and the future. And when you say about God, God always exists. So he doesn't have a time. So how we can think about that God ever exists, because it's a crazy subject that we can understand, but for sure there is an answer for that, but we can't comprehend. It's like teaching English for a mosquito, huh?
Amazing analogy, man. I love
Uh,
it.
but about the second question here, what is magic is here. What we are doing right now is magic for me. How can we talk with? I'm talking with a monitor here, and
Yes,
how
it's
the
a piece
monitor
of
is?
plastic.
Yeah, his answer for me. What the hell? Uh, Probably people from 200 years ago, you say, are you out of your mind? Are you crazy? How can you talk with somebody that is in another place? So for me, this is completely crazy. And before that, we have internet. We must have an internet, and we have to have electricity. So all this kind of stuff for me, it's magic, and I still can't believe that we are living in those times, and we can use these technologies nowadays. That's amazing for me.
That's very nice, very nice. And again, I'm thinking about your analogy, you know, teaching English to a mosquito. Amazing, man. I love it. I'm going to use this phrase. It's amazing. Let's listen from you, Danny. What about you, man? Do you have anything that you use every day and you say like, oh, this is magic?
Even working with technology, I'm always amazed with many technologies I'm using, like artificial intelligence, like the Wi-Fi, and one that amazed me since my childhood is the games,
The
like the
games.
world building of the games, like in games like GTA San Andreas, the world, the entire world that is made, the people that walk in the streets, the cars, the life of the inside these games. I always I'm amazed with this technology that allow this. I know how this is made, because the programming, but it's similar to the movies that we know that is fiction, but we believe in these movies, and we care with the characters. I think this is similar with the words made in the games.
Man, I know your feeling, you know, I know your feeling because I use it to think, how is it possible that someone developed a whole word, you know, and this word didn't exist and now it exists and we need to play with them because if we don't play with them, it's going to be a word that is not playable, you know. I always use it to think about this, Danner. Very interesting and very interesting. Yes, crazy things. Let's listen from you, Josiane. What about you, girl?
So, my opinion, GPS,
Oh, GPS.
GPS,
Nice.
yeah. So the idea that satellites in orbit can locate my position in real time with matter level accuracy,
Accuracy?
it's impressive to say the least. And I think it's a necessary evolution because I think about how difficult it would to be to locate yourself with a compass.
Yes.
Bússola is compass. And I very necessary technology with us.
Well, amazing. I didn't think about the GPS, but yeah, can you imagine these guys? We can use a map nowadays on our smartphone, and we can see something like in Japan, we can see something, I don't know, in the most extreme part of the world just through our phones. And it's like it's very I don't know how to say, very precise, you know? A few
Mhm.
meters of accuracy, it's something amazing.
It's
Yes, I
very
totally
fun.
appreciate.
20 years ago, we need a book to move from one place A to place B, and we get lost
Yes.
every time. And the book was terrible, and now I don't care where it is. I just put the
I
address
just
and we
go.
go.
Yes, exactly. Go ahead, Josiane.
It's fun because in one day, I don't remember certainly, I walking in the street, I think, oh, what this is, this
The name of
loja,
the street. Oh, the store.
loja. And I think, I can
Search.
ask não,
Yeah.
perguntar lá. And I open GPS and my location. I think, oh my God, it's the finish of the world.
It's the
It's
end
just
of the world. Yeah.
the a loja was few meters with me,
Yes.
and I com GPS.
No, I think this is something very, it's just like Gabriel said, if people, I don't know, of 200 years ago came here to see this thing, they would call us crazy wizards, you know, we do magic. And yeah, these things are just incredible.
We don't pay
Uh,
attention nowadays with these small things that it's kind of automatic for us, but it's amazing how we have evolved in the 50 years from
yes.
it's a there is something that said we have evolved in the last century more than in the last 5 centuries, something like
Yes,
this.
I heard something like this too. And one thing that it always surprises me nowadays about technology, because it's very crazy to think that you can Google something and it's going to appear. But it also helps for sounds, you know? Imagine this situation, Gabriel, Josiane, Denner. You are listening to a music and you don't know the name of the music, you don't know the singer. You can put on your smartphone. He's going to listen for you and then he's going to return the name, the artist, different versions of it. So it's something amazing. Like, you know, it's I
Sound
can't explain
hounds,
that.
Shazam. There is
Yes, exactly. I
a
love these kind of apps. I just listen some different sound and I'm going to use this app just to, oh, where is it from? And it's understand different languages, you know. If there is a Russian song playing, I do Shazam and then I'm going to see the lyrics of a Russian song. It's amazing. I love this kind of technology. So let's go to the next one. I don't know. We have question number 3. I want to skip question number 3. Okay, maybe I'm going to let this one for later. And I'm going to go straight to question number 4. And I'm going to go with you, Josiane, because we talked about the wonder technologies that we have nowadays. But I don't know, people sometimes think that technology could be dangerous, that knowledge could be dangerous, that we have some ethical limits. So tell me about question number 4. Do you think there should be there ethical limits to scientific discovery?
Yes, knowledge without responsibility is very dangerous, in my opinion. And it has already been discovered how to clone a human.
Yes.
But in my opinion, this should not be done because each person is unique. And creating people is não é uma capacidade de other people, I think. And
Okay.
I think the world was create, and I think we, enquanto humano,
Humanity, human.
yeah, we have aproveitar the world and no
Okay.
create other human other peoples. I think is this. I think is we not created. We yes. Nós não somos os criadores, nós somos as criaturas.
Okay, we are
I
not the
don't know
creators, we are the
if he
creatures.
said this.
Okay. No, that's very interesting. And this is I don't know, how can I say this? It's an ethical challenge, because as you said, we have technology to clone people because we did this with animals. But should this be done? I don't know. You don't know. Like we have strong opinions about that. It's hard to decide. But very, very nice, Josiane. Go ahead.
I have very interesting. We acknowledge the body, the brain, the other
The
organs.
physical part, yeah.
Yes, but I have além.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Let's listen from you, Danner. What about you, man? What do you think? Do you think we should have some ethical limits for science?
I think that it's necessary exist limits to science. This is the name. Science discoveries, science research. Uh, in the part of other human beings like animals. I think this is necessary because it exists research of medicaments, products, and they use animals like dogs, rats, and I don't like too much when I see this how this is made. But I think so. I think this is necessary. Put a limit in this use of these animals in this research. I think I think this is let me see the word bad.
Bad. Okay, so you have a few concerns about using animals in scientific research. Interesting, interesting. Yes, this is a very deep part of science, because as you said, they test a lot of medicaments, they test a lot of cosmetics, they test a lot of new techniques in animals. Yeah, it's a hard topic. Let's listen from you, Gabriel.
Yeah, but it's better to use the animals than human beings. So it's what can we do? So I know what you're talking about, but I would say
It's
for myself.
complicated, yes.
It's a
It's
complicated
complicated.
topic. Of course, we don't want to use animals for anything, but we can't avoid that. I think we can avoid not trying to not hurt animals and doing with responsibility, but it's another topic here. But what I can say about, yes, we must have some limits for that. For example, I can remember in Japan in the Second War, United States just throw some bombs in Hiroshima and Nagasaki and destroy Japan. So just because we can doesn't mean that we should. So we need to think about that. And one thing that is here right now is artificial intelligence. So we need to pay attention of this in the last war, Russian versus Ukraine, and they use a lot of drones to throw bombs. So uh, it's getting worse. So we need to put some limits on that. We have limits. For example, we are not allowed to use biologic weapons. So they have a conference, and everybody must agree with that. This is kind of limit. So maybe we will need that for artificial intelligence as well.
Okay, well, interesting, interesting. Yes, especially talking about wars, because when talking about war, they think there will always be a winner, but in the end, a lot of people lose, actually. And it's exactly what you said. It's not because I can that I should do something. You took the example of bombs, but nowadays we have like a lot of nuclear bombs, we should not use that. Like, it's not because you made it that you should use it. And I don't know. Sometimes I'm a little bit pessimist about the future talking about this, because things get complicated. You need one hit head to make a whole bad word. So things are complicated in this topic. Let's go to the next one. I'm going to skip question number 5. We're going to get back to this one when everybody's in the room, because this one I'd like to hear from everybody. Let's listen the 60th question. I'm going to start with you, Dana. So tell me, number 6, in your opinion, what has been the single most important or impactful scientific discovery in human history so far? What do you think about that?
I think the one of the most important discoveries is the computation. I think with the computation, many other uh, uh, many
Technologies?
technologies could be made that in the sectors of health, medicine, environment, uh, other sectors, industrial sectors. I think with the computation, it's necessary to we involve and improve our lives with the computation.
Yes, I agree with you, because with the advance of computers and internet, we were able to develop a lot of other things just because of that. Let's listen from you, Josiane. What do you think?
I think the discovery of electricity because
Electricity.
yes, because it is the basis for much other technologies we have today. I think
Okay,
this.
nice, nice. What about you, Gabriel? What do you think?
I can say the most important. It's very difficult to say that. It's like saying who is best, Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi. I can't say that. So I just going to point
List a few,
one.
list a few. Yeah.
There are a lot. There is a germ theory that says that invisible microorganisms that lives in here, and we didn't know about this. So we have some disease that we didn't know why he is dying, because there is some invisible things that we can see. Another one is penicillin, for example. It's the first antibiotic they use a lot in the Second War. It saves a lot of lives. I could say here for 1 hour the things that it creates, but I just say this two because those two increase our life expectancy. So this is kind of very important things for humanity.
Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. Talking about penicillin, it saved a lot of lives, you know. Like people would, I don't know, suffer from something very simple and die before that. So with penicillin, it helped a lot, a lot.
If I'm not mistaken, I'm just trying to guess here, but if I'm not mistaken, 100 years or before the penicillin, for example, the expectancy of life was about 40 years old. So I read a newspaper in the beginning of the last century, and they said, I will say in Portuguese, the little grandmother, a vovozinha de 42 anos, caiu no chão. This is a kind of newspaper title that we had in the newspaper. So 40 years old. Now we have 40 years old, and we are
Yeah, it's very
we
young.
are
It's very young.
so crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. I agree with you. Very nice. Very nice to listen to this one. Let's go to the next one. It's a little bit about ethics. I don't know, maybe thinking about population and future. So I'm going to ask, it's going to be an open question. So it's number 7. I always thought about it. People or government agencies, doesn't matter, they spend a lot of money in exploring the moon, trying to explore other planets and etc., like spending billions of dollars of money just to explore different things outside from our planet. Do you feel that spending this much amount of money on the space exploration is a worthy investment for humanity? We have a lot of problems here. Why do we need to go beyond the Earth? I don't know. It's going to be an open question. If you don't answer, it's going to be an awkward silence. You're muted, Gabriel, if you're speaking. I don't know.
Sorry. I said yes, if done wisely. Of course,
Why? Tell me why.
we have priority here, like you say, the hungry and disease, but it doesn't mean that we don't need to invest in other things. It's not because people have hungry that we don't invent internet or build a car or a bridge. And so what I mean, yes, we should invest, but of course we shouldn't invest all of our money in that one kind of thing. So we should use, but doing it wisely.
Okay, nice. What about you, Josiane? Danny, question number 7. What do you think?
Question 7.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, I think it always important to have knowledge about the universe, because we in universe, we in Terra, but it's very important now other planets, será? Is that
Yes, the other planet. Okay, nice. What about you,
planet?
Danny? Yeah, what do you think, Danny?
Well, I always had curiosity about the space, what exists in the space, in the other planets. And I'm not sure about this, but I think with the space exploration, many technologies we know were possible because of these missions, this sector of exploration, space exploration. So I think this collaborated to our life in the same way, and I think it is possible exist resources out of the planet that we in the future could use and benefit us.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Thank you so much, Danner. The guys from the breakout room are back. Guys, we arrived at question number 7. What about you? Let's go with you, Rogério. How was the conversation and what was the highest question that you answered?
Yes, we had a good conversation. I think it's a good topic. Easy topic. Thank you, Mr. Solon. To answer question 7, as I mentioned before, we have many people starving, Gaza,
Yes.
Africa. Yeah, I think it's unnecessary to spend so money just to see the sky. Yeah, just to see the
Just to
star.
see the sky.
Yeah, that's my view.
Come on, this is hard. This one goes hard. Very nice, Rogério. How was the conversation? I don't know. I'm going to ask for you, Victor. Yes, how was the conversation, man? Oh, maybe you are connecting the audio. I'm going to skip and go. Oh, can you listen, Victor?
Yes, I'm listening now.
Yes.
Sorry,
How was the
I was.
conversation? Don't worry.
Oh, okay. It was very, very good, and I don't know. We changed it a lot, and our view it's similar, but everyone was putting some new information, so it was great.
Okay, nice, nice. So let's go I don't know. Let me see this one. I'm going to go to question number 5. Okay, I'm going to start with you, Josiane. Tell me. Let's think about science fiction. We have some books, we have some movies, we have a lot of histories. Would you like to have one to become like our real life, or you think that everything that movies and books talk about is so much bad, like it's destruction, bad AI? What do you think? Question number 5.
So, and eu tô com vergonha, mas eu vou falar.
Go ahead,
And
go
I
ahead.
think I think teleportation would be
Oh,
interesting if it was were real.
no, this one is nice. I would love it. Imagine I want to go to Japan. And then I go.
Yes,
It would be amazing.
I like to travel, and teleportation is very fast. So I see uh, vários
A
places
lot of
em
places.
poucos tempo, assim.
Yes, that would be amazing. Let's listen from you, Lucas. What about you, man?
Yeah, about the question 5, I would
Yes.
love to travel in time.
In time, Josiane talked about it, traveling time.
And I really enjoy the about this. And I always wanted to do that, but it's not possible. So that's it.
Okay, but I'm curious. You always wanted to do this. What would you like to do then? Like, would you go to the past and do what?
Yeah, past, and
Or the future? I don't know.
I would love to visit the Middle Ages. I like the about the history about Middle Ages.
Okay, that
That's
would
it.
be amazing. Let's listen from you, Gabriel. What about you, man?
I think I already say in the beginning the flying cars.
Oh, the flying cars, yes.
Some from the I don't the jets. They have flying cars. I don't remember.
Jetsons,
Yeah,
yes.
Jetsons. Yes. I think it's more feet on the ground because teleportation, I think it's impossible. Actually, we have already seen they teletransported some particles, atom.
Particles, yes.
Yes, but it's something very simple to teletransportate something complex. I think it will not be possible. I may be wrong, but something more feasible here is the flying cars. So you want to need to get a traffic. So we can go to visit our friend or our parents in just a couple of minutes. It's avoid a lot of problems that we have with cars and we know all about this.
Yeah.
Maybe in this generation, I hope we get those flying cars.
Okay, that's nice. What about you, Edwin? I'm curious. Tell me.
Yeah, my choice was teleportation too because
Whoa, everybody wants to
yeah,
teleport.
yeah, because as a stranger, I would like to visit my country and my family without flying. And also, I would like to explore the world. And also, I think that teleportation would save more time and reduce the pollution in our environment. Yeah, but I agree, of course, it would need to be 100% safe. But it's amazing idea.
Okay,
I
100%.
I
Nice.
always imagine what is between here and here, when you are teleported. Where are you? You can't be anywhere.
Yeah, you
So
can
it's
imagine you are lost in another
In time and
place.
space, yes.
Yeah.
if you don't reconstruct in the other place, where are you going to be? Nowhere. It's
Amazing. What about you, Danner?
Existing movie that I have watched
Yes,
third.
anything that we see in the fictional world that you would like to have in real world.
uh, the regeneration chamber of the movie Elysium, that it's possible to hear illnesses and injuries.
Oh,
I
like you are hurt and you go there and then you are cured.
I think this is will be the best technology ever that you can hear any illnesses, any injuries. I think this technology would be good.
Yes, I totally agree with you. I totally agree. This one's very nice too. Let's listen from you, Victor. What about you, man?
Well, I said something about Interstellar movie, specifically because they are just make some space travel through wormholes. So I think it's an incredible thing because it is a huge technology, and I hope that we are not. Uh, I don't know. I will give some spoiler, but on the both people are starving, and they have to reach another planet to find some resource. So I think I really should. I really hope that we are not getting there, but I think I really hope to that we really get there about the technology, because it's an innovation. It's huge to humanity. So
Okay,
that's it.
I got worried a little bit because I love Interstellar, but the planet Earth is a trash in the movie, you know. They are looking for
Yes,
an
it's
exit, so I got to like, oh, what do you want
yeah.
to do with
That
Earth, man?
that's the
Nice,
problem.
nice. Guys, unfortunately, we are getting to the end of this meeting, and I hope you enjoyed the conversation. But if you didn't enjoy it, now is your turn, okay? I'm going to send here on our chat a link. This is the link of our survey. So please click on the link and share your true opinion about our immersion, you know. And the most important of it all is give me ideas of new topics to talk about. If you would like to talk about, I don't know, sports, cinema, music, I don't know, the immigration of little birds, anything at all, just send there and I'll try to bring some questions related to that topic, okay? I hope you enjoyed our conversation. Thank you so much, Josiane, Gabriel, Lucas, Ituino, Rogério, Vitor, Dene. That's